Mdbio was created really because of what we learned from our patients. They were starting to educate us. So I would talk to a number of my patients who had sleeplessness, and they were talking to us about using natural remedies, some of them hemp-based and alternative sources. And they were telling us how they're getting the best sleep that they've ever had. I was like, really? And I said, well, maybe it's just one patient. And then we had more and more patients talking to us about the same substances that are naturally occurring, where they were getting fantastic results. We said, look, we've got to get ourselves educated in the subsegment that we've never really had any teaching in the past. So we spent several years researching different compounds, different chemicals, and how they can truly affect a person's health, whether it's sleep, whether it's anxiety, whether it's stress levels, chronic pain. And when we started to look at that, we started to see that there's a lot of science showing how these naturally occurring compounds and chemicals are highly effective with almost no toxicity. Where I could not say the same things for some of the Western-based pharmaceutical agents that we're prescribing on a daily basis. So I'll just use some for example. We started to take a look at medications for sleep, mainly benzodiazepines that we'd use. Again, if used for short periods of time, great, very effective. You're going to be jet lagged, take it. But if patients start to use it long-term as their main sleeping aid, the problem that we would see in a number of patients is habituation. They would actually get addicted to these medications. Obviously, the potential for overdose and death. But for a lot of people that didn't have those potential side effects, long-term they could develop memory loss. So here you are, you're trying to help somebody with their sleeplessness, yet you know that you could potentially get them addicted to these medications, and long-term they could actually have memory impairment. Like, am I really helping this person? So that opened up our thought process, which is, look, if there are alternative agents that are just as effective, if not more, that don't have the same side effect profiles, are naturally occurring, can that potentially be used? And we said, look, the only way we're going to use these and make these recommendations, because in earnest, we have to make sure that we're taking care of our patients. We're giving them recommendations that are really going to be able to help them. We said we are not going to put our name behind anything unless it's actually been scientifically studied. When we came up with this concept, people laughed at us. It's like, you're crazy, you shouldn't do this. We're like, we don't care what anybody says. This is what we feel is the right way to do it.